Hello, National Now Board. My name is Sasha Goodfriend, and I am very excited to share with you my self-nomination for the Vice President position with the National Organization for Women. You might know me from my role as a state president with Mass Now. I joined the board of Mass Now in 2014 when I had just finished Boston University and loved being a student activist and was looking for a similar feminist space to connect the personal to political and turn our anger into action. And with Mass Now, I was able to do that on the state level with feminist policy such as the Equal Pay Bill. And when that bill was passed, it was the most comprehensive pay equity legislation in the country. And then most recently, I've had a lot of fun organizing with the Massachusetts Menstrual Equity Coalition around the I Am bill to increase access to menstrual products and make them free in schools, prisons, and shelters. This is a policy idea that came out of a consciousness raising. Some of you might have been in some of our consciousness raising since we've been able to bring them online and connect with other chapters across the country. Even with all of the challenges that Now faces right now, I believe we still have an opportunity to mobilize our members in the next couple of months to beat Trump out of office and make that connection between this upcoming November election and our intersectional feminist policy agenda. I believe Now has an incredibly important and underutilized role in this movement. And I believe that my experience convening members, training members on intersectional feminist issues, and mobilizing feminist activists makes me the best candidate for the vice president position. When I reflect on what it means to be an intersectional feminist leader in Now, I think about when I joined the Mass Now board in 2014, and I was very aware that I was the only young person on the board, and I had a mohawk at the time, so I was visibly queer. Intersectionality means reflecting not just on our oppressed identities, but also on our identities that have privilege. And for me, that means recognizing my whiteness means bringing up racial justice unapologetically in every conversation that we have. That is why with Mass Now and every organization that I'm a part of, if there wasn't already a racial justice strategic plan, I co-work to create one. I know that this is an incredibly painful and difficult process, and Now has done a lot of great work along the way to get us to this point, but we need to do better. And I believe that I have the transformational leadership and organizational experience needed to bring Now through to the other side. Please check out my website, sashagoodfriend.com, if you haven't already, to read more about my work with Mass Now, Suffrage100 Massachusetts, Boston Pride, the Massachusetts Commission on LGBTQ Youth, Trans Resistance, and more. You can see quotes in the press and articles that I've published and lots of videos of our fun events, what we could have more of in Now. I know this work is not going to be easy, but I am ready, and I have the experience necessary to unite Now and fight Trump and build our intersectional feminist policy agenda. National Now Board, please empower the voice of the next generation of the feminist movement by voting for me, Vice President of Now.